Hello everybody, it's the Historical Gamer once again, and once again, wow, that's a lot of once agains. We're returning to the Great War Western Front. We've been looking at total tank generals over the last couple of days, but I did want to return to the Great War Western Front. We are at episode number 5 in this Let's Play series, and things are going mixedly. That's not a word. In our series playing as the Central Powers, or as the Germans. We've had some success up north and are trying to push to the Channel. That's the battle that we're in the middle of right now. We're 2 hexes away from the Channel and cutting off all of the British troops to the east out toward Ypres. And then we are also, just 2 hexes away from Calais, which would cut off British reinforcements and supplies. So that would be a huge victory for us if we can get there. The problem is we are facing a very difficult task in taking Beret, or I'm not quite sure how you pronounce that, but that's the hex we're currently attacking. It's 1 hex away from Calais, and even if we take it, we'll be in a bit of a salient. It'll be a tricky spot, but we are, we took objective B. Objective A feels maybe out of reach. It's a really tough one, but we're trying to finish it up. We're trying to mop up and see if we can finish this battle out and win yet another victory. But the enemy has quite a few resources, and we are taking a lot longer to progress than we would like. So we'll see how this battle plays out. Again, we're joining this battle part of the way through. This was taken from a live stream from my Twitch channel. So that's probably all you need to know. I'm going to go ahead and step back. We'll jump right back into the fight exactly where we left off at the end of the last video. And I'll catch you guys at the end. Links in the description for anything that you might want. Anything in the world. Alright, our elite companies are coming up here. Do they have any more balloons? I didn't see any other ones. I think it's just the 2 that we already destroyed, so that should be helpful. Is there any zoom in? I mean, you can zoom in a little bit more. Like, that's what you mean? Alright, because I think they still have a ton of strength according to this, so their trenches must be chocked full of men. Makes me a little nervous to pull these guys out. We do have the MGs though, and they haven't taken those nests out yet. But I need to launch a coordinated assault against point A up here. Can't do jack with this light artillery. It's too far back. We can get that.
Feuert auf diese Stelle! Seid bereit, Jungs! Bereit für Feuerbefehle!
Not be a THG without the sense of impending disaster. I think we've already at least assured ourselves pretty much of a not disaster, I guess. We're just gonna bring more troops forward here. Oh, they're hitting point B? Jesus. I guess it's a fair guess to say that we would have troops there. Bringing in my elite companies. I feel like we're doing okay. All right, let's pause.
Wir haben unsere Positionen vorbereiten.
Okay. All right, let's begin the assault. We are going to move toward this trench. Might as well. Like, we've got to begin the assault. I don't have a ton of time. Oh, God. Getting obliterated in their trench. Got it. Here's our elite troops all coming up. Switch them into line formation and then bring them up this way.
Warten auf Befehle. In Stellung gehen. Bereit machen. Bereit an der Linie.
I wish I could at least drop smoke to protect them. I'm coming in like line after line. The lead companies there got obliterated. These next two I think will at least make it there. Their heavy artillery's out of range too. Fuck. Oh my god, look at all these boys. My boys. My brave boys. Alright, these two lead companies will go for this trench. We'll throw one into this trench, which we've already taken. We'll throw these next two companies toward this trench. I mean, they're the elite troops, right? They should be doing a little better. I am running some of them, but look, they just die. They just melt. There's an MG nest over there too. Fuck. All right, so they're throwing grenades. They knocked that nest out at least. Get in there, boys. Skip to the next trench. Oh my god, they all died. Oh boy. Everybody move!
Wir haben neue Befehle. Bereit an der Linie.
Hey, these are conscripts. You know what'd be nice in this game is if you actually manage to
Willkommen wohl zu spät zur Party. Melde mich zum Dienst. Verstärkung macht Meldung. Verstärkung bereit.
it'd be nice if you managed to take an objective if it would give you more time. Does that make sense? Your supply is severely depleted. Thank you. I'm aware of that. One of my batteries can reach anything important. God. Where's all their artillery coming from anyway? I guess I wish I knew where those other batteries were. Probably back by the command post, I guess.
Nachladen. Wir halten hier die Stellung.
We might take point A. We're not going to get the command trench.
Die Waffen niederlegen. Achtung, bereit an der Linie. An die Linie. Wir können hier nicht gewinnen. Wir haben neue Befehle. Wir haben Stellung einnehmen.
Bereit für Feuerbefehle. Für bereit Feuerweite.
Hit that MG nest on the left. That'll suppress him. At least, I think.
Auf Befehle. Auf der Feuerstufe bereit machen. Bereit machen. Diese Stellung gehört. Achtung. Wir müssen diese Stellung halten. Wir haben neue Befehle.
I don't know why I'm going up in column formation. That's probably really dumb.
Wir haben neue Befehle. Bereit an der Linie. Warten auf Befehle. Bereit machen. An die Linie.
Get in the trenches, boys. Overrun them. Oh god.
Warten auf Befehle.
My conscripts are moving through artillery fire.
Bereit an der Linie.
No one's gonna advance up the line.
Die Waffen niederlegen. Wir können hier nicht gewinnen. Achtung!
Ladet sie nach.
All right, this is actually potentially useful. So we're gonna put an artillery barrage here.
Wir haben unsere Ziele.
They're gonna try and move up to me.
Wir haben neue Befehle. An die Linie.
And maybe move through. They do have some commandos, which is not great.
Feuerstellung einnehmen. Wir
Oh
ergeben
God.
uns.
We probably won't take point A.
Warten auf Befehl. Auf der Feuerstufe bereit machen.
We're losing men at an alarming rate. Yes, we are.
Bereit machen.
Oh my God, there's more coming.
Positionen vorbereiten.
And I have no more supply for them.
Mannschaften bereit.
Guys, why aren't you shooting? There you go. Well, can we ask for... Perhaps now would be a good time for a ceasefire. Will they accept? Yes. Ceasefire. I didn't get everybody else killed. Well, we took the center objective. Capture point too far. That map was rough. Ugh. Alright, we lost double the gold replenishment. The enemy lost 3,300 basic infantry, 2 raider infantry, 5 light artillery. We lost 531 conscripts, 5,300 basic infantry, and 2,500 elite infantry. That's a stalemate. Not a good one. Nobody was really happy with the result of that, I guess. I had a minor victory after taking B. So what I'm not clear about, guys, is like, so the only way to reduce a star on an objective, I believe, is it to take every single thing on the map. But does a minor victory doesn't do, like, even a major victory doesn't do anything for you, right? Like, that's the one thing I really don't understand. Like, other than maybe influencing how much national morale or whatever, you know, the national spirit or whatever, like, it doesn't, that's one thing I don't really get. Like, why? It just seems strange. There are so many. There's like what, 6, 7 different victory condition possibilities, and then the only thing that actually allows you to make any progress on taking ground is if you get all the way to one end. Like a major victory, if it's a major victory, you should be able to move, like get a star. I get that the front won't move that much, but still, I'm sure the intent is to make it a grind. But maybe it's a bridge too far. Like a major victory is hard enough. You know, I don't know. All right, so we did not manage to take Broy. We stalled out. And so these troops probably not happy with their commander. But you know, it is what it is. I don't want to spend too much gold. Also, does anybody know what happens if you run out of gold? Like in you're trying to fight defensive battles? Just goes into the negative. Probably has like a national morale impact or national will. Sorry. All right, well, that was not a great result. All right, I guess we'll want to save up some gold, maybe get some more supply. Replenish our losses there. I still don't see the value in air wings. I guess we haven't seen the AI use them against me.
Warten auf Befehl. Position bestätigt.
Okay. All right, let's wait and see what April brings. Enemy spy where? Oh, Villers. Okay, well. Good for you, I suppose. Ooh, the AI is going to attack, and it is estimating that if we fight, we will have a great loss. Where is this again? Nancy to Morhang? We've got 3 cores on the defensive. They're regular cores, though. The enemy has 6 cores that they're attacking with. Let's see how we can do. Let's fight this one rather than take a great loss. Because, I mean, a great loss is a great loss, right? So we might as well try and see what we can do against them. Three cores, no depot. I have no depot. I didn't realize that. Oh, fuck. Well, let's do what we can, huh? Well, we've got a decent trench line, kind of, already. Like, there's some interlocking defenses here.
Wir sind eingetroffen und warten auf Befehle. Wir kommen wohl zu spät zur Party. Melde mich zum Dienst. Verstärkung macht Meldung.
Okay.
Verstärkung bereit. Wir sind eingetroffen und warten auf Befehle.
All right, so that's one in every trench. Let's do a little bit of extra stuff. Support structures, since we're on the defensive. Let's have our artillery chill back here, I guess. No point in MGs, I don't think. Not even gonna have enough artillery, really. So let's actually, let's undo that. Let's pull one of those batteries back. We'll just do one battery.
Wir kommen wohl zu spät zur Party. Melde mich zum Dienst. Verstärkung macht Meldung.
Okay.
Verstärkung bereit. Wir sind eingetroffen und warten auf Befehle. Wir kommen wohl zu spät zur Party.
Okay. Yeah. If we had a depot, that would be helpful. Actually.
Achtung! Wir haben neue Befehle.
I kind of wonder if it's like build as many trenches as you can within range of each other and just...
Wir haben neue Befehle. Warten auf Befehle. Bereit machen.
Why can I not move him? Oh, I can. This mouse is very finicky.
In Stellung gehen.
Because trenches are cheap. And I also, I just wonder if having like as many sort of webs of sort of overlapping fire as possible would be the right approach. And again, trenches are relatively cheap. Buy 2 trenches, the third is free.
Achtung! Bereit an der Linie. Wir haben neue Befehle. An die Linie. Wir haben neue Befehle. Stellung einnehmen.
Okay.
Warten auf Befehle. Auf der Feuerstufe bereit machen.
Because they're going to have way more arty than me. Why not connect the trenches? The reason I'm not connecting the trenches is the enemy can move through one trench to another without taking much fire if they're moving through the trench line. And so if we connect them, like, yes, it lets me move troops back and forth myself more easily, but it also allows the enemy a greater ability to sort of exploit that. Plus it wastes more supply. We don't have enough supply to begin with. Normally, in many cases, I would connect the trenches, but in this one specific instance, I'm electing not to. All right. Let's also put 2 soldiers in the command trench because they cannot be hurt by enemy fire. Did I plop an improved? Whoops. That was a lot of extra. Okay. I wonder if I'd be better off just hunkering down on one objective, but I don't know. Little late for that now. Anyway, I think that's going to do it. It'll leave us a little bit of stuff left over for Artie. I think only 1 soldier per trench. The enemy can focus its artillery and probably destroy us in piecemeal if they wish, but get a head start on writing. Oh my God, look at this blue line they have and ours. Look at the discrepancy. That represents strength. Presumably the enemy has balloons. There's 1. It's probably all they need. It looks like they've got 2. This guy I shouldn't have had his flank to the enemy here. What are they gonna do? Are they gonna target my artillery? That's what I would do if I was them. Having my own balloon would be very useful in hitting the enemy as they approach rather than like being a sucker and waiting for them to come to me. But again, I'm sure we won't win this thing. We're not going to have enough firepower to stop masses of these enemy troops, but hopefully we can at least make it painful for them. Although I've seen critiques that the AI has a lot more gold than you do. I don't know if that's true or not, but that's what I've seen. So like, I don't know how much it hurts them to lose a lot of men. I guess from a national will perspective, it probably would. We're waiting. Where are they? They must be coming. By the way, thank you for the bits, Silly Putty. I appreciate that. Minutes in and we're still alive. They're probably just massing everything in one blob. That's what I would do. Well, maybe not. A lot of people in the discussion threads on the Steam page claim it cheats. I do not think it cheat. If it does cheat, it does not cheat as badly as some folks make it out to be. There is a lot of opaqueness with how supply works, where you don't always know, like, oh, they're bombarding one of our trenches. Hang in there, lads. There's a lot of, actually, that's a light battery, so it's not the end of the world. There's a lot of like stuff that isn't super clear. So, you know, when you have a game like this, if you don't actually know what the heck, what the heck things cost. What I mean by that is French troops tend to be cheap in this game, like inexpensive, where you can just you know, have a lot more of them for the same price. So when you have things like that where German infantry costs different than French infantry and there's multiple different types, like it's hard to get a sense of like, well, how much should they be allowed to have, you know? All right, we're gonna hit these guys. Oh, there comes the arty. Hey, we're gonna take their first company out. And they're gonna get to that trench. There's so many. We got another company. They're in the first trench. They're gonna overwhelm that. Oh God. We got another one here, another one here. Okay, now we're gonna be in trouble. They're gonna start hitting those lead trenches with arty. Also, like, keep in mind, another thing I think a lot of folks don't realize, the cooldowns on artillery depend on technology you've unlocked. So, like, you can unlock more rapidly replenishing artillery. So that's another factor in the game. All right, we've got our own artillery here. That was a wasted shot. I shouldn't have shot that there. I should have done it over here or somewhere else. All right, we're going to get this squad in the open. Okay. All right, this trench, I thought they were going to hold. They didn't, but everybody died in it somehow. French infantry surrendered. Oh no, my boys. All right, move through those batteries, boys. How about you pull back, I guess. No sense in charging off to your death. We're 14 minutes in, and they are really focusing on the right flank. Are they going for the command trench? One thing I didn't have a lot of is trenches in the second and third line with a right flank focus. This guy's not shooting that close. All right, we held the command trench. We're calling 2 reinforcement companies. All right, we're going to counterattack this trench. I wouldn't call this this is more like a theater or operational strategy game, if that makes sense. All right, there are more coming. We stopped 2 corps, but there are 3 more coming. All right.
für
Can we hit
Feuerwalze
these guys?
prüfen. Alle Waffen abfeuern.
Hope they advance right through there. I'm trying to shift stronger units into the headquarter trench.
Bereit machen. An die Linie.
Hey, how about you get back into your own trench? Interestingly enough, they're attacking on either end of the flank. So they're advancing through some artillery fire, which is doing some damage. They're also getting suppressed. So they're going to take the command trench, I think.
Rettet euch.
Let's do this. You-
Wir sind eingetroffen und warten auf Befehle.
I feel like my best hope is to force a stalemate. I don't think that's likely, mind you, but that would be like our best chance. They took the command trench, or they are taking it. And they are rolling up our line here. They're almost about to start taking control point Z. Those troops.
Ladet sie nach. Bereit für Feuerwalze. Wir haben unsere Ziele.
Wir haben neue Befehle.
Some of the pathfinding is strange. Like, why aren't these guys advancing right into the trench? Why are they stopping? I don't understand that.
Wir kommen wohl zu spät zur Party.
Okay, so we're gonna take this trench back and knock out these two enemy companies. We also nearly destroyed these two companies over here. Think we will succeed in holding this? Holding here?
In Stellung gehen. Rettet euch. Bereit an der Linie. Melde mich zum Dienst.
Their supplies severely depleted. Yes, I'm aware. Things are not going well.
Warten auf Befehle. An die Linie.
Advance into this trench.
Bereit machen. Wir sind unterwegs. Vorstellung annehmen.
And we're gonna take back these guys or this trench. We're gonna send one of them in there hopefully before they take the HQ. They're gonna get it first.
Wir haben neue Befehle. Auf der Feuerstufe bereit machen. Warten auf Befehle. In Stellung gehen.
Positionen vorbereitet. Feuerwalze. Klar Feuer.
All right, we're taking our command point back. What do we have? 11 minutes left. They've taken one of our 3 points, but they're firmly in our lines and advancing left. We've gotten about half. We've survived about half of the battle so far. All right, they're gonna kick us out of the command point, but we're going to defeat that French company there on the right.
Bereit an der Linie. Verstärkung bereit. Zurück nach hinten.
Holy cow, look at all that artillery they're pounding that position with. Like, that is their whole focus. Our mission is to destroy you. Alright. We are doing quite a bit of damage on these initial companies that are trying to approach our front, sort of in, I guess, the center of our line here. Advancing across open ground. I don't understand why they're bombarding the command point. I don't think the command trench can take damage. In that way.
Wir sind eingetroffen und warten auf Befehle.
We're not going to have time to retake the command trench. But we're inflicting quite a bit of losses on them. It is taking them some time to turn our flank. To me, it looks like while we're trying to retake our command trench, the timer is paused. Not sure what the rules are on that. Why don't you shoot at these guys? Pauses while capturing. Well, that doesn't help me. If they do an Eastern Front DLC. They're really committing to that command trench. I guess they need to get a sweep. I don't have enough points left to retake anything here on the right. There's like the Wilhelmian scream or whatever. Mad, yeah. Well, they have so much strength still. Again, a fair amount of that might be tied up in their artillery. But if I would do this over again, I would have more trenches facing to the right. I did a lot facing straight ahead. I didn't do enough facing the flank. Oh my god, look at all of them. There's so many. All right, well, it's going to be a decisive victory for them now. Plan B. There is no plan B. Their plan B is to lose. Inflict as many casualties on them as we can. That's plan B. But we've definitely done more damage to them. Stay in the trenches, boys. Oh, god damn it. Aren't these trenches linked? Oh, they can just pick us off one at a time. Stupid time freeze when objectives are being taken. French infantry surrendered. Can I withdraw the artillery? That would be nice, but doesn't let you. We'll get a few more of their units, I think. I've sped time up here. Just got another one there. I'm curious how much of their supply is tied up in units that cannot move, like artillery and balloons. They're definitely still pounding some of my troops, but I guess maybe they'll just sit back and hit me until there's nothing left. Allies request a ceasefire. Interesting. So this will definitely be a victory for them, but I'll accept a ceasefire. A ceasefire. They must not have had much infantry strength left. So it's a loss, but it's not a major loss. It's just a loss. The enemy suffered 6,100 casualties. We lost... Oh, wait, no. The Allies lost 13,000 casualties. Holy shit. We lost 6,100. I don't know that this gold stuff matters at all. Why are they called the Allies and not the Entente? I don't know. Good question. Well, welcome 3 times in a row, Mike. Appreciate it. Yeah, I mean, because do they become the Allies once the Americans join later in the war? Like that, because the Americans were never part of the Entente. But in any event, it's a loss, but it's not a major loss, so I don't think we lose a star. And again, 13,000 enemy casualties versus 6,100 Central Powers casualties. I'm okay with that. Well, the Russians are on the Eastern Front. Oh, but you mean in the game? I don't know. I mean, I'll take it. We didn't lose a star, right? We lose a little bit of national will, but we don't lose a star. I'll take it. I'll take it. It counts as a victory. Well, it's a defeat still. So they gain 2 morale. We lose, or will. We lose 10. We spend 800 gold replenishing. So, like, it's not like it was free. But we didn't spend any global supply, I guess. And we didn't lose any stars at Morhang. So in my book, that is a success. Spies! Spies everywhere! The enemy spies have been confirmed in our territory. We aren't sure what they found. Okay. All right, so Morhang probably needs a depot, I guess. We're up to 2 R&D points. I feel like barbed wire would be useful. How much does barbed wire cost? I've heard it's a lot. I guess it depends if we're trying to be on the defensive or not, right? Unlocks the gas shot ability for heavy artillery companies. They fire tear gas initially. More gold would be nice. More gold. There's gold in them there hills. I don't have any intelligence abilities yet. Or we could save up for gas. Gas. Advanced MG increases base damage of machine gun emplacements, but we don't really use machine guns. Landing strip. How do you do balloon busting? I don't want that. I want balloon busting. Oh, I gotta go all the way up there? Is it worth it? Airplanes are kind of expensive. I don't know what I should do. I think we're going to hold off on R&D for this one more turn. Infantry upgrade, what is that? It, what makes them more durable? Increases their damage. First aid tent might be useful against this aggressive AI. Because that reduces the cost, I guess, of all of these fights. I mean, money's always nice too. But I'm going to hold off for one more turn. What are these events? Amphibious assault. The British, French, and New Zealand troops landed at the Gallipoli. Ha 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 ha. Suckers. Sucks for them. They lose national will and we gain it. And what's the other event? Machine gun emplacements are the bane of every soldier in a trench. Destroying them not only removes deadly weapon from the enemy arsenal, but also improves morale of our soldiers. Destroy 8 nests. Get 500 gold. Gladly. Right, Morhang needs reinforcements, probably. Especially if they're going to attack out of there. Let's shift 1 corps south from Ghent. Shift conscript corps. I just need the extra supply at the base, really. And the additional troops will help. 600 gold. Yeah, we'll do it. We're in a fatal funnel. Our supplies are going the wrong way. Oh, Villers replenished its... And Bret still is just the one, but if we attack out of there, then I don't know. Do we want to try that map again? I was not a fan of that map. I was like, let's go for the coast and cut everybody off, and then it's like, nope, we're not going to win on this battlefield. Part of me says we just should wait a turn to replenish some stuff, especially if the enemy's going to come right at us. What's the most direct route to Paris? Chateau Thierry? There are 2 corps here. It is a 4-star hex, though. We've got 2 conscript, 2 regulars. Although we probably need to advance on a multiple front, I would guess. Alternatively, we could try and cut off Verdun. All right, everybody, we're about to jump into another battle at Bar-le-Duc. We're going to keep changing our strategic focus like the idiot that we are, and perhaps make a play to try and cut off Verdun, but we'll see if we can do that or not. We're gonna wrap this video up before we start another battle, and we'll pick this thing up next time. I hope you guys are enjoying the series. Please leave your thoughts down below, and until next time, this is the Historical Gamer saying thank you for watching, and I'm out.